As we get older, haven't you ever stopped to notice how your own body, this incredible machine that has carried you through life, doesn't quite respond the same way it used to? It's a startling realization, isn't it? Simple activities, things you once did without a second thought, like just walking across the room, might now feel slower, almost like wading through thick mud. Getting out of bed in the morning, which used to be an effortless stretch, suddenly requires a monumental effort, every muscle protesting. And that vibrant energy, that spark that used to fuel your day, it seems to be fading, little by little, day by day, like the last embers of a dying fire. It's so easy, in those moments of creaking joints and weary sighs, to just think, well, this is it. This is just the natural course of aging. Maybe we just have to accept it, this slow decline, and start slowing down ourselves, resigning ourselves to a less vibrant life. But hold on. Here's the truly fantastic news, the ray of sunshine breaking through the clouds: you absolutely don't have to. It is never, ever too late to regain that lost strength, to restore the mobility you thought was gone forever, and to boost your energy levels back to where they belong. And the best part? You can achieve all of this without emptying your bank account or making huge, overwhelming changes to your daily routine. In this video, I am thrilled to share with you 5 powerful and incredibly easy to implement practices that can help you completely transform your health and dramatically improve the quality of your life, starting right here, right now. These practices aren't about some drastic overnight makeover, forcing you into uncomfortable extremes. No, they are about making small, intentional shifts, tiny adjustments to your habits that, over time, add up to truly big, life-changing results. Now, why should you stick around until the very end of this video? Well, because the last 2 tips I'm going to reveal, they are absolute game changers. They have the potential to completely revolutionize your daily routine, injecting a fresh, new sense of vitality and energy into every single day. Whether you're yearning to maintain your independence, desperate to increase your flexibility so you can bend and move with ease again, or simply longing to feel better, more energetic, every single day, these tips are absolutely packed with invaluable insights that will help you do just that. This video isn't just about adding more years to your life, it's about adding vibrant, joyful life to your years. So please, don't go anywhere. Trust me on this one, your future self will be sending you a huge thank you for watching. Before we dive into these incredible tips, if you haven't already, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that notification bell. This way, you won't miss out on any of the valuable content I share to help you live your best life. Your support truly means the world to me, and if you find this video helpful and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who you think might benefit as well. And hey, if you're excited about the topic of this video, go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments below. If this isn't quite what you were hoping for, feel free to comment a 0 so I can learn and create even better videos that truly suit your needs. Alright, are you ready to get started on this journey to a healthier, more vibrant you? Let's do it. 1. Sleep well. Did you know? Did you really know that the quality of your sleep can absolutely determine your long-term health? Did you know that the quality of your sleep can have a profound and lasting impact on your overall well-being, especially as you gracefully grow older? As we age, our well-being becomes even more dependent on those simple, yet incredibly powerful practices that truly nurture us from the inside out. And one of the most significant factors in this equation is sleep. Sleep isn't just a luxury, a nice-to-have if we have the time. No, it is a vital, life-sustaining process that affects nearly every single aspect of our lives. If you've been struggling with sleep, whether it's the frustrating difficulty of falling asleep in the first place, waking up multiple times during the long, dark night, or simply that persistent feeling of not being rested, no matter how many hours you spend in bed, please know that you are absolutely not alone. But let me tell you something incredibly important, something that might just change your perspective. Getting older should not mean accepting poor sleep as an inevitable part of life. In fact, it should motivate you even more to prioritize the quality of your precious rest, As we age, sleep truly becomes a cornerstone of our health, a solid foundation that powerfully supports our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. When we finally drift off to sleep, our bodies enter this miraculous state of repair and rejuvenation. This is when our incredible immune system works its magic, diligently healing and restoring us, preparing us for the challenges and joys of the next day. Sleep also plays a vital role in strengthening our memory, enhancing our cognitive function, allowing us to think clearly and sharply, and significantly boosting our overall mood, lifting our spirits. Yet, without enough of that deep, restful sleep, you may begin to notice those frustrating little things slipping away. A bit of forgetfulness here, a moment of confusion there, or that persistent, nagging sense of being in a fog, unable to think straight. It's as if your body is running on empty, the fuel gauge flashing red, and even the simplest, most mundane tasks start to feel like heavy burdens, requiring an immense amount of effort. Worse still, that persistent lack of sleep can exacerbate stress, leading to increased irritability, overwhelming frustration, and a constant sense of being overwhelmed by life's daily demands, those little things that used to seem so manageable. And for older adults, the need for truly restorative sleep becomes even more pressing. With the natural shifts that occur in our bodies and minds as we age, even the smallest disruptions in our sleep, whether they're caused by stress, underlying anxiety, or simply unhealthy sleep habits that have crept in over the years, can have a profound and far-reaching effect on our overall health and well-being. These sleep disturbances may sneak up on us, often unnoticed at first, until they begin to relentlessly drain our energy, erode our patience, and steal our happiness. And yet, we have the power to reclaim our nights. We don't have to simply accept restless nights as an unavoidable part of getting older. It is absolutely possible to break free from the frustrating chains of poor sleep and embrace a life filled with peaceful, truly restorative rest. In my experience, the solution often lies in making small, yet incredibly meaningful changes to our daily routine. You don't have to wait for those sleep disturbances to spiral completely out of control. When you start truly listening to your body's signals, those whispers that tell you something isn't quite right, and you make sleep a genuine priority in your life, you will be absolutely amazed at just how much it can transform your overall health and well-being. Consider creating a calm, serene environment in your bedroom, your personal sanctuary of rest. Dimming the lights in the evening, perhaps even lighting a soothing candle or two, filling the air with a gentle, calming fragrance. Setting a soothing atmosphere with a warm bath before bed, allowing the tension to melt away, or practicing some simple deep breathing exercises to quiet your mind. These are all simple, but incredibly powerful ways to gently prepare your mind and body for the deep, restorative sleep you so richly deserve. And please, do yourself the biggest favor and avoid those tempting electronic screens before bed. That harsh blue light emitted by your phones, your computers, and your televisions can actually rob you of the precious melatonin, that vital hormone your body needs to naturally drift off to sleep. Give your body the crucial time to truly relax and prepare for the night's healing rest. Remember, sleep isn't just about feeling rested the next day. It's a precious gift you give to yourself, a fundamental means of nurturing your mind, your body, and your spirit. Each night of truly restful sleep brings you one giant step closer to waking up feeling refreshed, completely recharged, and absolutely ready to face a brand new day with renewed strength and vibrant vitality. So, please, prioritize sleep in your life. After all, it's not just about sleep. It's about taking the very best care of the most important person in your life, you. 2. Don't stay still. Do you have any idea just how much time you spend sitting down every single day? Have you ever truly taken a quiet moment to reflect on the sheer amount of your precious time that is spent in a seated position? It might seem like a rather insignificant question at first glance, something easily overlooked in the hustle and bustle of daily life. But when you actually stop, take a breath, and really think about it, you might be absolutely shocked, even horrified, by just how much of your valuable time is spent sitting. We live in a society where sitting has, unfortunately, become the default position for so much of our daily routines. Whether it's being glued to your chair at work for hours on end, sitting down for every single meal, or collapsing onto the couch in the evening, seeking that seemingly ultimate sanctuary of comfort after a long and tiring day. It's easy to understand why we are naturally wired to seek comfort, to allow our bodies to rest and recover. But the simple, undeniable truth is that spending an excessive amount of time in that seemingly harmless position can actually be doing far more harm to your health and good, even if you don't immediately feel the negative consequences. Let's just take a moment, right here, right now, to really grasp the significance of this. Sitting for extended periods isn't just about how your body feels in the immediate moment, that slight stiffness or that comfortable relaxation. No, it's about the long-term, insidious toll it can take on your overall health and well-being. It's so easy to dismiss a few hours of sitting as no big deal, especially when your body doesn't seem to be actively complaining in that moment. But over time, the seemingly innocuous sedentary behavior can unfortunately lead to significant and even debilitating health problems that not only drastically affect your overall quality of life but also threaten the very independence that so many of us, perhaps even take for granted. Just imagine for a moment, imagine a life where even the simplest activities, things like effortlessly getting up from your favorite armchair or just walking across a small room, become a significant struggle, filled with pain and difficulty. Does that sound like the kind of life you envision for yourself, for your future? For so many of us, the deep-seated fear of losing our precious independence is one of the greatest anxieties we face as we gracefully grow older. And the more time we passively spend sitting, the closer we unfortunately inch toward that very unfortunate reality. Inactivity isn't just about those obvious discomforts, like the nagging ache in your lower back, the persistent stiffness in your joints, or the general feeling of sluggishness. No, it's a slow, creeping danger that silently affects your entire body, from your head to your toes. The stark truth is, when you sit for hours and hours on end without any significant movement, your body's vital circulation suffers immensely. The blood starts to pool and stagnate in your lower extremities, and your poor heart has to work much harder, straining itself to pump that blood efficiently throughout your entire body. Your muscles, those essential structures that support you, begin to weaken and atrophy over time, and you gradually lose the crucial flexibility that allows you to perform even the most basic of everyday movements with ease. This isn't a matter of if this will happen, it's sadly a matter of when. The longer you remain stagnant, the more insidious damage is being done to your cardiovascular health, your overall mobility, and your fundamental physical strength. But the negative effects don't stop there, unfortunately. Sedentary living, that seemingly harmless habit, is actually a gateway to a multitude of serious chronic diseases, many of which are largely preventable if you simply make regular movement a non-negotiable priority in your life. Obesity, for instance, is one of the most common and visible side effects of sitting too much. As your body becomes increasingly accustomed to prolonged inactivity, it becomes significantly easier to gain unwanted weight and progressively harder to shed those extra pounds. And along with obesity comes a whole host of other serious health conditions, such as type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure that silently damages your arteries, and elevated cholesterol levels that clog your vital blood vessels. But perhaps one of the most insidious and often overlooked consequences of spending too much time sitting is its significant effect on your precious mental health. Depression and anxiety, those heavy clouds that can darken your days, are far more likely to creep in and take hold when your body is consistently stagnant. This is because the lack of physical activity negatively affects your delicate brain chemistry, leading to a persistent state of mental fog, making it difficult to think clearly, and a pervasive feeling of emotional fatigue, draining your joy for life. If you are still watching this video, truly engaged with this important message, and find these lessons genuinely useful and insightful, please take a moment right now to comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me, that this message is resonating with you. And here's the harsh reality, the often unnoticed truth that many people fail to fully grasp: the damage caused by prolonged sitting isn't always immediate or dramatic. No, it unfortunately accumulates silently over time, like a thief in the night. What you do today, Those hours spent glued to your chair may not show up as a noticeable problem tomorrow, or even next week. But the harmful effects of a sedentary lifestyle build up relentlessly, like a snowball gathering momentum as it rolls downhill. Over time, you may gradually find yourself with increasingly limited mobility, suffering from chronic and debilitating pain, or facing a body that feels heavier, more cumbersome, and increasingly harder to move. The longer you habitually sit, the more difficult it will inevitably become to get up and move, even for those simple, everyday tasks that you once took completely for granted, which may then transform into monumental challenges, requiring significant effort and causing considerable discomfort. The real danger of sitting for too long isn't just about avoiding specific, scary health conditions. It's fundamentally about preserving the precious autonomy and the invaluable freedom that is so incredibly important to all of us as we age. The very thought of having to rely on others for basic, fundamental tasks, like simply getting out of bed in the morning or walking to the kitchen to prepare a meal, is a terrifying reality for many people. It's not something we particularly like to dwell on, but it's an undeniable truth that without incorporating regular movement into our lives, that is unfortunately the direction we might very well be heading. But here's the incredibly good news, the empowering truth that I want you to hold on to: you absolutely don't have to let that happen. You don't need to suddenly become a marathon runner or spend countless hours in a crowded gym to effectively avoid these very real risks. What truly matters most is that you consciously incorporate regular movement into your daily life in a way that feels sustainable, enjoyable, and easily accessible to you. Even small, seemingly insignificant changes can have a huge and positive impact on your overall health and well-being. You don't need to take giant, intimidating leaps. Just small, manageable steps, day by day. You can gradually weave movement into the very fabric of your routine. Start with incredibly simple things. Make a conscious effort to stand up and gently stretch your body every single hour. Take a short walk around your house, even if it's just for a minute or two, or even try marching gently in place while you're watching your favorite TV show. Opt to take the stairs instead of automatically reaching for the elevator. Or, when you go to the store, try parking your car a little further away from the entrance, giving yourself a few extra steps. These small, seemingly insignificant actions may not feel like much in the moment, but they powerfully add up over time, creating a significant positive impact on your health. It's so important to realize that it's not about achieving some level of perfection or pushing yourself to exhaustion. It's fundamentally about consistency, about making those small efforts a regular part of your life. Even the tiniest efforts to move your body can make a surprisingly big difference in the long run. It's those tiny, seemingly insignificant steps that help you maintain your crucial mobility and your precious vitality in the long term. The ultimate goal is to simply stay active, even if it's just for a single minute at a time. Because that 1 minute of movement can add up to hours of increased energy throughout your day, improve blood circulation that nourishes your body, stronger and more supportive muscles, and ultimately, a healthier, happier, and more independent life for you. I know it's incredibly easy to get comfortable, to settle into the familiar rhythm of sitting down and relaxing. We live in a world that often seems to encourage stillness, with endless entertainment and conveniences at our fingertips. But we also live in a world that absolutely demands movement for optimal health, genuine happiness, and lasting longevity. Sitting for too long might feel easy and comfortable in the immediate moment, but what are you truly sacrificing for that fleeting comfort? Every single time you consciously choose to stay still for extended periods, you are unfortunately compromising your future freedom, your future ability to move with ease and joy. You are essentially putting off the very thing that will allow you to live your later years with vibrant independence, abundant vitality, and genuine joy. So, please, make the conscious decision today to get up, to move your body, and to wholeheartedly embrace the incredible freedom that comes with staying active and engaged. The negative consequences of habitually sitting still may not show up immediately, but they will certainly be there when you least expect them, silently eroding your health and well-being. Choose to make movement an integral part of your life now, before it's too late. The choice, ultimately, is yours, and every single little step you take truly counts. 3. Get sunlight. How often do you actually make a point to go outside and soak in the natural sunlight? Sunlight is so much more than just a comforting warmth on your skin, a pleasant sensation on a sunny day. No, it is a truly vital, life-giving force that our bodies absolutely need to thrive, especially as we gracefully age. As we grow older, something subtle yet incredibly significant happens within our bodies. Our natural ability to produce that essential vitamin D begins to gradually decline. This crucial vitamin, which we often unfortunately take for granted, plays an absolutely essential role in our overall health and well-being. It helps to regulate our bones, keeping them strong and healthy, supports our muscles, allowing us to move with ease, and strengthens our vital immune system, protecting us from illness. Without sufficient vitamin D, we become increasingly vulnerable to a number of concerning health issues, such as weakened bones that are more prone to fractures, persistent muscle pain and weakness that limits our mobility, uncomfortable joint stiffness that makes everyday movements difficult, and a significantly greater risk of falls, which can have devastating consequences. For those of us who unfortunately spend the vast majority of our time indoors, whether it's due to our work, our hobbies, or simply our lifestyle, this is a truly missed opportunity. One of the simplest, most accessible, and most effective ways to significantly enhance our health is being inadvertently overlooked. We may not even realize it, but every single minute we consciously choose to stay inside, separated from the natural sunlight, is time that our bodies are not receiving that vital boost they desperately need to stay strong, healthy, and resilient. The stark truth is that making an effort to get outside and bask in the natural sunlight doesn't need to be a major commitment, something that requires a significant amount of time or a lot of money. In fact, it's completely free. And yet, the potential benefits for our health can be truly transformative, impacting nearly every aspect of our well-being. Let's be honest with ourselves for a moment. As we age, our daily routines tend to become more sedentary, and we often find ourselves spending more and more time stuck inside the familiar comfort of our own homes. But just think about this for a moment. What if simply stepping outside for just a few precious minutes each and every day could actually change everything? The incredible healing power of sunlight is truly profound. From strengthening our bones and helping us absorb crucial calcium to significantly boosting our immune system, making us more resistant to infections, to even powerfully lifting our mood and combating feelings of sadness, especially when the world around us feels heavy and overwhelming. Numerous studies have actually shown that even brief exposure to natural light can help to regulate our body's natural sleep-wake cycles, our circadian rhythms, leading to better, more restful sleep at night, increased energy levels throughout the day, and a calmer, more balanced mind. It's like giving your body a gentle, natural reset button every single day. I'm absolutely not suggesting that you need to spend hours upon hours basking under the scorching sun, potentially damaging your skin. That's certainly not necessary, and in fact, can be harmful. A mere 10-minute walk outdoors, whether it's a gentle stroll in your garden, a quick walk around your neighborhood block, or even simply sitting on your porch or balcony, can work absolute wonders for your health. It's all about consciously creating a small, sustainable habit that consistently nurtures your overall health and well-being. These brief moments spent basking in the natural sunlight can breathe new life into your tired body and your weary mind, offering you a fresh burst of much-needed energy and a renewed sense of mental clarity. I've personally found that even just those few precious minutes of sunlight, especially on those days when I haven't had the chance to step outside for a while, can dramatically change my mood almost instantly. It's as if the gentle warmth from the sun reaches deep down inside, soothing those nagging aches and pains, lifting my spirits, and reminding me of the simple, inherent beauty that still exists in the world around us. It's also incredibly important to remember to protect your delicate skin with a good quality sunscreen, of course, especially during peak sun hours. But please, don't be afraid to embrace the sunlight in moderation. Step out into its gentle warmth, and allow your body to naturally absorb its incredible benefits. There's truly nothing quite like the natural, vibrant energy that the sun provides, and as we age, our bodies actually crave it even more than ever. Whether it's a leisurely walk around your familiar neighborhood, consciously choosing to sit by a sunny window to allow that beautiful natural light to flood into your home, or even just stepping out onto your balcony or porch for a few precious moments to simply breathe in the fresh air, these seemingly small moments are absolutely essential for your well-being. They ground us, center us in the present moment, and connect us to the natural world in a way that feels deeply nourishing and restorative. By making sunlight a regular, daily part of your life, you will be strengthening not just your bones and your physical health, but also your emotional resilience, your ability to cope with stress and adversity. Those brief, treasured moments spent basking in the gentle sunlight can help you feel more energized, more at peace with yourself and the world around you, and more present and grounded in your own body. It's truly one of the simplest, most accessible, and most profound gifts we can give ourselves each and every day. Just taking those few minutes to step outside, to consciously recharge your batteries, and to reconnect with the natural world can make a world of difference. In a world that often feels overwhelming and chaotic, these precious moments of solitude in the sunlight can serve as a gentle reminder to slow down, to appreciate the simple beauty of the present moment, and to nurture ourselves. So please, don't let these incredible opportunities slip by. Embrace the sun's natural healing touch. Step outside, even for a short while, and allow yourself to soak in its many benefits. I can absolutely promise you that those few minutes each day will make a world of difference, not only in your physical health and vitality, but also in your overall emotional well-being and your general outlook on life. Let the sunlight be a constant, gentle reminder of life's simple joys and of the incredible power we all possess to take control of our own health, one beautiful, sun-filled step at a time. 4. Simple leg exercises. It's incredibly common to notice that our legs, those faithful workhorses that have carried us throughout our lives, don't quite respond with the same youthful vigor as we gracefully age. It's almost impossible to ignore those subtle, yet undeniable changes that occur within our bodies. Our legs, which were once the very epitome of strength, power, and vitality, can sometimes begin to feel like they're letting us down, becoming unreliable and weak. Simple, everyday activities that we used to take completely for granted, like just walking from one room to another, can suddenly begin to feel like monumental tasks, requiring significant effort and causing discomfort. Our knees might ache and protest with every single step we take. Our leg muscles may seem to have lost their firmness and tone, feeling soft and weak, and the very thought of potentially losing our ability to move freely and independently can feel like a looming fear, a dark cloud quietly creeping into the back of our minds. It's all too easy, in those moments of physical limitation and discomfort, to start viewing our legs as obstacles, as if they're somehow betraying us, making us feel increasingly fragile and powerless. But I want to gently remind you of something incredibly empowering, something that can truly shift your perspective. Our legs absolutely do not have to become burdens as we age. In fact, they can become our most trusted allies once again, supporting us and allowing us to live a full and active life. The key lies in wholeheartedly embracing the powerful idea that it is truly never, ever too late to regain control over our own bodies, no matter how many years we've lived. Whether you are currently enjoying your 60s, your 70s, or even your vibrant 80s, please know with absolute certainty that you are not too old to build strength, to improve your mobility, and to feel more confident in your own body. The incredible beauty of this is that you don't need a fancy, expensive gym membership or grueling, high-intensity workouts that leave you feeling exhausted and sore. What you truly need is a simple, unwavering commitment to moving your body, even if it's just for a little bit each and every day. Those small, consistent steps we consciously take, those little bits of effort we intentionally make, will ultimately add up to something truly powerful and transformative over time. If you unfortunately don't take the dedicated time to actively nurture and strengthen your leg muscles, they may gradually start to lose their essential flexibility and their inherent strength, making everyday movements more challenging. And I completely understand how easy it is to become discouraged, to start thinking that the window for improvement has sadly closed, that it's simply too late to make a difference. But please, Let me reassure you with absolute certainty, it hasn't. Not at all. It truly doesn't matter if you currently feel like your leg muscles are significantly weaker than they once were. What truly matters is that you make a conscious decision to prioritize movement in your daily life. You absolutely don't have to push yourself to the point of exhaustion or pain. Just make a dedicated time, even if it's just for a few minutes, for even the smallest of efforts. You will be absolutely amazed at just how much that consistent effort can do for your body over time, gradually rebuilding strength and improving mobility. Please take heart and find encouragement in knowing that strengthening your legs doesn't have to be a complicated or an exhausting process. In fact, it can be as wonderfully simple as dedicating just a few precious minutes each day to some gentle exercises. For example, try incorporating simple squats into your daily routine. You can easily do these while holding onto a sturdy chair or a countertop for support and balance. These seemingly small movements will effectively engage the major muscles in your legs, gently reminding them of their inherent strength and helping to rebuild that crucial muscle mass. Or, if you're feeling ready to add just a bit more of a challenge to your routine, resistance bands are an absolutely fantastic and inexpensive way to specifically target your thigh muscles, helping to effectively build and tone those important muscles that support your movement. Even simply sitting down comfortably and consciously lifting your legs straight out in front of you, working those lower leg muscles, is a surprisingly fantastic way to engage your body without putting any undue stress or overexertion on your joints. I truly cannot stress enough just how vitally important these simple leg exercises are, not just for your physical health and your ability to move freely, but also for your overall emotional well-being and your sense of independence. By consistently keeping up with these gentle exercises, you are actively and significantly lowering your risk of dangerous falls, dramatically improving your balance and stability, and perhaps most importantly, gaining back that precious and invaluable sense of independence, allowing you to continue living your life on your own terms. It's all about the long-term benefits, the ones that you might not immediately see or feel, but that you will be so incredibly grateful for as the years gracefully pass. Consistency, rather than intense exertion, is truly what makes the biggest difference in the long run. Just a few dedicated minutes of simple leg exercises every single day can make a profound difference in how comfortable and confident you feel in your body, allowing you to move through your life with greater ease, more joy, and a renewed sense of vitality. Please, don't wait for the nagging aches and pains to dictate how you live your life, to limit your activities and to steal your joy. You deserve so much more than that. Take proactive charge of your health and well-being, and in doing so, give your amazing legs the dedicated attention and care they so richly deserve. Whether you're simply standing up and slowly sitting down a few times throughout the day, or trying some gentle leg lifts while you're comfortably watching television, every single little bit truly counts. Every small effort you consciously make is a powerful step in the right direction, a step towards staying stronger, more independent, and most importantly, living the vibrant, full, and joyful life that you absolutely deserve. 5. Practice yoga or Tai Chi. Over time, as we journey through life, age certainly bestows upon us invaluable wisdom, those hard-earned lessons and insights that shape who we become. But with that profound wisdom also comes the undeniable truth that our bodies inevitably face new and sometimes frustrating challenges. We may find ourselves increasingly struggling with that persistent stiffness in our joints, that nagging tightness in muscles that once felt so agile and flexible, or even the simple act of standing up from a comfortable chair becoming more of a difficult task than it ever used to be. There's often a quiet, sometimes deeply frustrating reality in the way our bodies gradually change as we age, and it can unfortunately feel like we're slowly losing control over the very vessel that carries us through this precious life. But please listen closely, because here's the truly wonderful news, the beacon of hope amidst all these changes. There is a powerful lifeline available to you: yoga and Tai Chi. These ancient and time-tested practices, which only require a surprisingly small investment of your time each and every day, have the incredible power to transform both your physical health and your emotional well-being in ways that you might not even expect right now. If you are still watching this video, deeply engaged with this message, and find these lessons truly useful and inspiring, please take a moment to comment below to let me know that you are still here with me on this journey. What I personally find so incredibly remarkable and inspiring about both yoga and Tai Chi is that they are absolutely not just exercises reserved for the young or the super physically fit. They are not exclusively for those with the most flexible bodies or the strongest muscles. No, they are wonderfully inclusive, genuinely welcoming, and have absolutely no age restrictions whatsoever. Whether you are currently in your vibrant 50s, your active 70s, or even your inspiring 90s, these gentle yet powerful practices can beautifully adapt to meet you exactly where you are in your physical journey, offering you a safe and supportive space where you can heal, gently stretch, and continue to grow stronger, no matter your current starting point. And isn't that a truly beautiful and encouraging thing to consider? The simple act of consciously dedicating just a few precious minutes of your day to these mindful practices can make a monumental difference, not just in how your physical body feels, but also in how your mind and your spirit are nurtured and uplifted. Both yoga and Tai Chi serve as incredibly powerful tools for significantly improving your overall flexibility and strength, effectively reducing stress and anxiety that can weigh you down, gently boosting your vital circulation, and cultivating a profound sense of emotional balance and inner peace. I often fondly think of Tai Chi as a beautiful dance for the soul. Its fluid, graceful movements feel almost meditative, like you are moving in perfect harmony with the gentle rhythm of nature, as if the very breeze is softly guiding your every motion. There's something profoundly calming yet surprisingly energizing in these gentle, flowing motions. It's a beautiful type of meditation in motion, an exercise that deeply connects you to both your physical body and your immediate surroundings, offering a profound feeling of calm and inner clarity that often lingers long after you have finished your practice. Yoga, too, holds an unmatched capacity to reconnect us deeply with ourselves, on a physical, mental, and spiritual level. It's absolutely not about contorting your body into impossible or uncomfortable shapes, or about competing with anyone else in the room. No, it's fundamentally about mindfully listening to your own body, honoring exactly where it is in this moment, and moving with gentle intention and focused awareness. It truly doesn't matter how flexible you currently are. Yoga will beautifully meet you exactly where you are, allowing you to gradually deepen your practices and your connection with yourself over time. Whether you are holding a gentle stretch, sinking deeply into a comfortable pose, or simply taking a quiet moment to focus on the rhythm of your own breath, yoga powerfully nurtures not only your physical muscles and joints but also your precious mind. It helps you build essential strength, improve your overall posture, and maintain crucial balance, both physically, preventing falls, and mentally, promoting a sense of inner equilibrium. Incorporating either yoga or Tai Chi into your daily routine is a truly wise decision that goes far beyond simply improving your physical health. It's also a significant investment in your long-term mental and emotional well-being. These mindful practices help you find that much-needed inner peace amidst the often overwhelming noise and chaos of daily life. They allow you to become more present in the current moment, to cultivate a sense of calm and groundedness, something we often unfortunately forget to do in a world that moves at an increasingly rapid pace. Yoga and Tai Chi gently help us stay balanced, both literally, improving our physical stability, and figuratively, fostering a sense of inner harmony, and they beautifully remind us to slow down, to take deep breaths, and to reconnect with our truest selves on a profound level. One of the things I personally love most about both yoga and Tai Chi is that they can be done almost anywhere. You absolutely don't need a fancy, expensive gym membership, any specialized or complicated equipment, or even a lot of open space. Whether it's in a quiet corner of your own living room, in the peaceful surroundings of a local park, or in the still quiet of any room in your home, all you truly need is a willingness to gently move your body in a way that feels good and supportive. Even just a few minutes of gentle movement and focused breathing can be enough to unlock a whole world of positive transformation within you. So, no matter where you are in your current life journey, or what your physical body feels like today, please remember this incredibly important message: it is truly never too late to start. Whether you are completely new to the wonders of yoga or Tai Chi, or whether you are simply rekindling a practice that you may have let go of over time, please know with absolute certainty that the incredible benefits physical, mental, and emotional are just waiting for you to embrace them. Age does not diminish our inherent ability to grow, to heal, or to find inner peace and strength. It only adds a beautiful depth and richness to our ongoing journey. So please, take that first step, no matter how small it may seem, or continue on your current path with renewed dedication, and allow the gentle wisdom and power of yoga or Tai Chi to lovingly guide you toward a healthier, more peaceful, and more vibrant version of yourself. Thank you so very much for joining me on this insightful journey today. We've explored the incredible and multifaceted benefits of incorporating the practices of yoga and Tai Chi into our daily routines, especially as we gracefully age. These remarkable practices offer so much more than just physical improvements. They bring a profound sense of balance to our minds, a deep and lasting peace to our spirits, and a stronger, more loving connection to our own bodies. Whether you are just beginning to explore these practices or are rekindling a long-lost love for them, please always remember that it is truly never too late to begin or to continue. So, what have you learned so far? What specific aspect of yoga or Tai Chi are you most excited to bring into your own life and experience firsthand? I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and insights. Please take a moment to comment below and share just one thing you've learned from this video today that you are genuinely going to start practicing in your own life. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and inspiring, please be sure to leave your thoughtful comment below, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, please consider sharing it with your friends and family who you think might also benefit from this valuable information. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable content designed to help you live your healthiest and most vibrant life. Let's continue this incredible journey of growth, wellness, and self-discovery together. Thanks so much for watching. Valuable lesson. The valuable lesson here is that even small, consistent efforts in areas like sleep, movement, sunlight exposure, targeted exercises, and mindful practices like yoga or Tai Chi can have a profound and transformative impact on your health and well-being as you age. You don't need to make drastic changes. Focus on incorporating small, sustainable habits into your daily routine to experience significant positive results over time. What resonated most with you in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips on living a healthy and vibrant life.